Oh, what's up, dude? Nobody. What up? Toxic Shark. What's up? What's up, Cherry Frog? New subscriber. Love the skills. Appreciate you subbing, man. Let's see. Your Daily Baker. You said, do you support me? Sure. Keep doing your thing, man. James Washington, what's up? That Slay Girl. Hi. I'm just reading the comments. Hi, back. Where are you at right now? I'm in my mom's basement. According to the commenters. Hello, brother. How's everything going? It's going good, man. It's going good. Can't complain. What up? What's up, Color Pins? Let's see. We got 22 people in the stream. 4 likes. So we got about 18 NPCs up in here. Is that what we saying? 18 NPCs, huh? Now we got 30 NPCs. 5 likes. Almost lost it. I lost it. I lost it when James typed in the NPC comments. He said, give it 2 more minutes and you'll be at 1,000. I don't know. I've only had 100 likes in a live stream like 2 times out of the, I think I've done 20 of them. I did 20 of them last year, towards the second half of last year. But yeah, more people have been in the streams because they changed the algorithm. But I mean, sure, it's more exposure, but I have a very, very small, very tiny community. So most people just join the stream and then leave. But that's just the name of the game. Said, what's up, Ishmael? How you doing? What's up, F.A.? F.at. Hi. I hope that name doesn't mean what I think it means. He said, let's see. ADL Valiquez. He said, brother, you are the best snare drum I've ever met. You are a role model for me. I appreciate it, but I am no role model in this society. I'm a terrible influence. Don't follow all of my ways. I like to cuss. I like to talk shit. Don't be like me. I mean, you guys are just as bad though. I don't know. I had a 9-year-old call me a I ain't gonna say it on the stream, but he pretty much lit me up, so I'll just say that. What up, Fritz? What's up, man? How you doing, dog? How's you? I hope you've been practicing, man. All that work we put in. How do I fix my left-hand traditional? You should go search. I think my video is number 2 in the YouTube search for traditional grip. But to be safe, search SDJ Malik traditional grip, and I should pop up. The top of the video, it's got like 130,000 views, or something, I think, or 120 or 130. Hey, apparently it's helping a lot of people. So go check it out. Hopefully, you'll find it useful. Can I get tips for drums? I mean, how much you trying to get tipped? I wish I would get tips for drumming. Drop me a 40, 60, 80, $100 tip. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Can you play your favorite lick? I ain't played a lick in like a minute. I need to start playing licks again. Have you marched anywhere? Prairie View A&M University, Sacramento Guardian Knights, and in the high school line. No, I didn't march DCI. That's like the #1 question now. May you play some paradiddles pretty soon. I'll play some paradiddles soon. Can you tell us what types of techniques you use on your traditional grip? Finally, somebody asked them the right questions. The type of techniques I use, I got 2 main techniques I use. I got the classic closed grip. You know, everybody uses this for, it's good for pretty much every rudiment that involves a double stroke roll or paradiddle, anything like that. And no, I don't have my stick resting on this part right here. Whoever told you this, to tear your finger up and saying if it bleeds it's good, you need to fire him, because he's setting you up for failure. Why would you want to use a technique that's going to hurt you in the first place when there's techniques out there that's not going to hurt you? That don't make sense to me. So I use a closed grip. I call it a closed grip because another technique I use, a lot of people use it and don't even realize it, it's open technique. You open your hands up, kick these fingers out. This is for pretty much a single stroke roll if you want to maintain it. Uh-oh. Not warmed up yet, but stuff like that if you're trying to do little one-handers. And throwing a little bit of the Moeller technique for you know, triple strokes with the down strokes. Really, they're upstrokes for upstrokes. I mean, it's the same kind of, pretty much the same concept there. But those are the 2 main grip techniques I use for that. I don't use this. I only use this for single stroke rolls mainly, or from like, or any rudiments that involve that. Otherwise, most of the time I'm using a closed grip. But oh my, let me do it. Let me do one video of doing a single stroke roll with this open, and somebody will say, "Oh, that ain't the technique," because I marched the top group in the world for 6 months, so I can tell you what's right and what's wrong. You know, that's what they'll do. That's what they'll do. But how long did it take you to do dingle stroke rolls? You mean single stroke rolls? I mean, I've been playing them since like for years, like 20 years. So it didn't really, single stroke roll kind of came natural to me, like the technique and everything. So I didn't have to really think about it. I just go. Now, of course, my finger positions and all of that's probably way different now compared to back then when I was doing it. There were certainly a lot of limitations, but I still always had somewhat single stroke roll speed. Can you show us how to do a thumb spin? Yeah, if you join the School of Super Drumming right now, you can check it out there. There's a whole tutorial on that. Let's see, where can you buy those sticks? You got to go to your local music store, if they even carry Vader sticks or any Vader products. A music store that will, and one that's willing to put in a special order for them, for you to get them. So that's where we're at with it. Why don't you tape your sticks? Weight balance mainly. High school, yeah, I taped my sticks a lot, but I mean, I'm not in high school no more. Even in college, they taped the sticks all the way down. And it's not that it makes well, depends on how much tape you put on. Like sometimes they'll put a whole bunch of tape at the top of the stick, and then there's like nothing back here. It just throws the whole weight balance of the stick off. I don't like that taping. I will occasionally tape some parts of the stick, maybe a little bit of a wrap, like one layer, but I'm not gonna go crazy with it. Can you do polyrhythms? I need to practice it. It's more. I seen the I seen the snare soloist do a crazy polyrhythm. He did like 5 on the right hand and then 4 on the left hand or something with an accent though. Oh god, he was doing like an accent. The wind blew that down. Hold on real quick. All right, we're back. Damn, wind blew the wall down, landed on my head. Now it's just blocking out the background. But let's see. Anyways, yeah, I got the polyrhythm. Let's see, what kind of polyrhythm you looking for? Got this. I mean, that's about it. You say your technique bad? Is bad? False. Yeah. No, I get a lot of comments lately. It's always a trend of them though. Like now it's about my technique and everything. So pretty soon it'll be like something different. Before last year it was all about the green screen and the backgrounds. This year it's all about the techniques. A few years ago, it was all about doing too many stick tricks. It's always something. People always try to find a way to like discredit you if they can't believe what they're seeing with their eyes. That's the game with social media, though. Ugh. Here we go. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow my wall down. It's landing on my head again. That's insane. Here's your paradiddles. Smoothed it out towards the end there. I'm gonna do it again. What's the most common error you see on traditional grip drummers? This shit right here. They do this. This is the most common, and believe it or not, there's people teaching this out there. It's the most common. You know what? Fuck this wall. Hold on. All right, so this is the most common grip right here. That this is what they do. That's step one. This the middle finger thing. I don't know why this is such a big debate. Like, move this out of the way, right? Move this out of the way. Move this middle finger off to the side. Keep your index over the top so you have your control. And you're good. It's one of the most common mistakes. I should make a video with that, but that would be controversy. Oh, hey, $2 dono. Let's go. 1, 2. And we got it early in the stream though. Less than 15 minutes in. I'm gonna thumbs it up. Let's see. Happy Harry Harden. Happy Harry Harden, my bad. I appreciate that. Oh, I can heart it too. This episode of this live stream is brought to you by Cheese. I'm just kidding. We ain't got no sponsors in this live stream. YouTube, do not ban me. We don't have no sponsors. FTC, all of that, whoever controls that. Or it's not the federal. Is it the Federal Trade Commission? No. Yes. It's the FTC that tells you what you can and can't do in certain, like, advertisement wise. The rules. I appreciate the dono, but yeah. So this is a very common mistake. And then another one is y'all are gripping it way too tight, bro. Step one, if you can't pull the stick out of your hand, you're too tight. And even when you do have it like loose so you can pull it out, you can revert right back to this and you're doing this, right? You're curling all of your fingers over the top of the damn stick. Stop doing this, right? You don't need your middle finger under any circumstances, all right? I don't care what any drum instructor tells you. If they say put your middle finger over the top as well, I would slap the shit out of them, but that's just me. Don't do it. You're gonna hurt yourself. All right. He said also pause. What did I say? Did I say it? What did I say? My bad. I didn't catch on. We got another $2 dono. Will mad. I'm a like that. Heart it. Throw down some cheesy poofs. Man, it's been like 15 years, bro. Let's see. Let's see if I remember. That is not a, hold on. Gripping it too tight. That is not a pause moment. That could be, that is, that's a, what is that? That's what she said moment. I see where your mind is. I'm not thinking like that. Y'all are crazy, man. And then they put in, I think they did like 5 different versions of it. It was a cheese. They actually put the cheese on the they did the. If I remember, and then they did a flam 5, a drag, and then they did the backsticking. Old video I seen them doing it. It was my favorite. It was one of my favorite exercises. Oh yeah, Grievous Groove was another one. I tried to learn Grievous Groove. I should learn it again by the Blue Devils. I still don't memorize. I still haven't memorized the ditty because I never put time and effort into that one. I should. I think I will. I think I'm gonna do that. I like the backsticking. Yeah, I like the backsticking version too. And then they went into their next exercise. I thought that was pretty dope. You should check out Chino Hill's version of it. Also the double beat night. Oh, I forgot about the double beat. Double beat used to be cool. Then they started doing like remixes of it and stuff. I wasn't a big fan of the remixes, but like I like all the originals. Yeah, the Ditty by the Blue Devils. So was that like a 1995 exercise or 97? One of those years. I know it's not a 2000 or is it early thousands exercise. Let's go. We got $4 on the live stream though. 19 likes, 28 people, 28 real people, not 135,000 NPCs like last time. Spanx was one. Oh yeah. I thought it was 2004. You're probably right. 97. I knew it was in the 1997. I think 2004 was when they released when they made the video and it was like on YouTube. Well, that video clip, not when it was uploaded to YouTube. I think it was uploaded like, I want to say 06, 07. Ever had any bad experiences with a guard member during marching? I'm in color guard. I had an experience, but not in the way you might think. I don't even want to talk about it, but let's just say it was a wild situation. I was a senior in high school, and long story short, I wasn't fighting. None of them were fighting. It was actually quite literal opposite. It was 5 of them fighting against each other over one person. That's as far as I'm gonna take it. I had those kind of issues because I was the leader in the drum line. I was more focused on like trying to, and we were doing our first competitions that year, and I was focused. I was trying to focus on like the task at hand. I was trying to like get us prepared, get the drum line prepared for the competition. And you know, I got a couple homies that could like tell you. One of them's on social media. If I find him, because he was on the snare. It was just me and him on snare. It was like it was a small march. It was like 50 or 60 in the marching band total, but including the color guard. But it was just it was a crazy experience. Oh my. Let's just say the first, let's see, my senior year, years before that, I had quite the opposite issue. Like nobody wanted to talk to me, look at me. It was like, who is this guy? And in the senior years, it's like shit just flipped 180. I'm like, what the hell's going on, bro? But that's the kind of experience I had. Other experiences, not really. I mean, I've had kind of drumline issues. Hey, we got a $5 dono though. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna heart that. Adam Dodd, appreciate you. We got $8.99 total on the stream. 22 minutes. Let's go. Hey man, we're on pace for like $18 in an hour. That's fire for a stream, bruh. I appreciate all the donos. Thank you very much. I appreciate the 22 likes. There's 56 of you in there, so there's still a little more than half of NPCs. But yeah, man, let me get to the comments though. Fastest 8816. All right, I'll do that in a second. If somebody I'll do it in a second. Hold on. What is my cat doing, man? They just be doing everything and anything. Let's see, ever had, okay, I got that. Can you play a paradiddle with a triple stroke to alternate hands? Like wait a minute. When you play a paradiddle, paradiddle diddle. Let's see. The only way that works is if it's like a really, really oddball time signature. Let's see, how many beats is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it'd be like a 9/8 bass. If they were all 8 notes. Let's see. Da, 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 da. That's more like what's that rudiment called? This I forget the name of it. It's somebody type that in the comments. What's the name of that rudiment again? I know I got it in the School of Super Drumming, but that's a lot of information to try to memorize. Shirley Murphy's. Is it Shirley Murphy's? So it'd be like Shirley Murphy times 2, but it would go single, single, double, double. Let's see, because you put the accent on the first partial, so it'll be. Yeah, that's how that would work. I might write that down. That's gonna be a new rudiment right there. Ugh. Ugh. My cold hands, man. Come on. What are you doing? All right. Let's see. What's your favorite rudiment? Probably a paradiddle right now because I keep trying to just sloppily throwing them down. That was the worst paradiddle I've ever played. He said, I hate that my school doesn't play traditional. My instructor said it was bad, but I watched your video. I mean, I can understand to an extent why people are like trying to get away from traditional grip. It's because most of these instructors can't teach it properly. Y'all teach it like it's a badge of honor to like tear your fingers up. That's how you learn it. When in reality, it doesn't have to be that way. Now, granted, you may get a couple of blisters here or there if your skin's not used to all that rubbing, right? But even then, like, once you get it down and you figure out it can be as comfortable as match grip, You could use either or. Matter of fact, I should say this. Any instructors in the comments that are struggling with teaching your drum line, your snare line traditional grip, send them my way. I'm hosting group lessons now. It's starting in April. I haven't announced it yet. Here's the announcement. I'm hosting group lessons. My starting rates is $40 for 40 minutes, $60 for 1 hour. There's no exception to that. And you can bring up to 6 people. After that, it's $10 per person up to 12 people, and then after that is $5 added addition. I don't care what you guys say about the price. The price is the price. Private lessons is still $60 an hour, $20 20 minutes, $40 40 minutes, $30 30 minutes. That's just the way it is. Why is it that price? Because that's what I want. That's mine. That's how I feel valued. When I had it way cheaper back then, people wasn't taking it seriously. And then I raised the price, and now all of a sudden people are taking it more seriously. And it kind of weeds away those that are not serious about it. So hit me up. Hold your screen down. My contact information is in the description. Phone number, hit me up there or email me. All in the description. Just hold your phone down. You'll see it. Freshman year, I was on bass, and there was a flag tossed between 2 card members on both sides of me. The flags got caught between me and the drum, and we cut the rep right after. Oh, shoosh. Yeah, especially if they mess up and the flagpole hit you. Man, that's a hell of an experience. I say, how do you keep motivation to keep getting better despite wanting to get better? Well, back then, like, people used to piss me off and then say I can't do something, so then I would practice and then do it again and again and again until I got it down, and then I would throw it back in their face. I don't know. In a way, for me, haters is the fuel that keeps the engine going. But motivation from supporters is the reason why I'm still here to this day. Right? Positivity, right? You kind of need a balance of both. You kind of need the haters to motivate you, I think, or something that makes you angry to motivate you. It's like when a couple breaks up and one of them gets so heartbroken that they go to the gym and they just all of a sudden, this could be females, this could be males, it's either or. It's like they just go into this mode of glow up because they want to prove their worth. It's the same thing. If a hater says you can't hold your sticks correctly, then you make a video about how you can hold it correctly, and then you get 1 million views from it. Oh yeah, I piss off quite a few people with the hater videos. I don't know how or why. You get haters for getting haters. Just remember that. But use it as motivation. If your instructor says you're never gonna make it, then there you go. It's either gonna break you or it's gonna push you to the next level. Why aren't you using the Invader? Because I don't endorse them, so I don't have to use their pads. Let's see. I thought they met a 5-let paradiddle. Oh well, he said a paradiddle diddle. Cause I know it said paradiddle and then it said diddle at the end, so I'm like, okay. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, it would be a 5-let. It would fit in a 5, like a 5/8 or a 5 what am I trying to say? A 5-tuplet, quintuplet. He said, appreciate you, brother. Nah, I appreciate you, man. Thanks again for the dono, the biggest one so far today. Appreciate that, man. We got $8.99 dono, 29 likes, 190 people in the stream, which means, let's see, how do you do math? 80, 70, what is it? 100, let's see, 61 NPCs, 160 something. I don't know. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of NPCs, man. It's the Drum King. Ah, thanks. I appreciate that. Want me to give you my number? No, don't do it, because I didn't mean to. Oh well. No, just text my number in the description, because you put your number in the stream. Good luck, man. Don't do it. Uh, I don't have a Discord though. Let's see. Right, left, right, right, left, left. Let's see. I feel like that's already a rudiment, to be honest. Maybe not the Shirley Murphy, but I think that's already a rudiment. Actually, he said, I'm a beginner and I'm trying to be like you and my teacher. Hey, man, well, good luck. Put in that work. Put in that effort. Yeah, sometimes YouTube, YouTube blocks the comments and I have to, approve it. So, let's see. Adam Dodd, right, left, right, right, left, left. So that's a paradiddle diddle. Nice Cheez-Its. Yeah, I think I'm about to take a bite of it soon. He said, that's a screaming deal, just saying. Man, some people said, man, there's an instructor out there with a PhD, and he only does it for $40 an hour. Congratulations, then go get his instructions, bro. I don't have nothing against that. Like, if you feel like my instructions are too expensive, then go to an instructor that's cheaper, I guess. But remember this, you get what you paid for. Sometimes, and then the cheap, and then you can't expect high quality teaching if it's cheap. All right, I'm just saying. And that goes for anything. I know a lot of people, they pay a low price and then they expect an arm and a leg of worth of teaching and all of this stuff. I've had that a few times already. That's why that's another reason I raised my price. I'm like, man, you gotta go. If I raise my price, it means there's a few reasons why. I don't know. I might have to raise it again. We'll see. And I still got the lower rates. The minutes may not be as long, but again, it's quality. I promise you. If you've seen my YouTube tutorials and you believe in it, imagine the one-on-ones. Do you do DCI? No. I answer that a lot. Hey man, I got a bad blister like covering the bottom of my hand. Yeah. Oh, you mean the bottom of your, like, down here from drumming, or in your fingers? If you're getting them in your fingers, then that's one thing. But if you're getting them in weird places, then that's a problem. Let's see. I'll play in a second. Don't worry. I'm just trying to get the comments. So they're coming in. Ooh, that's not a pause moment. It's not a pause moment. All right, my instructor put me 5'2", 115-pound boy on quads and snare, and I'm dying. Ooh, yeah, the quads. That was the main thing I hated about quads, is how heavy they are to carry around. Like, you're gonna have to do like some back muscle training exercises. Let's see. You got the reverse sit-ups. I don't know what they're actually called, but you like down and then you like go up, and it hits the lower back, because that's like the main muscle that it really hits. And then do some push-ups. 115 pounds. Yeah, that's rough. Sometimes you just gotta mentally break through it as well. You play guitar? No, I don't play guitar, man. You said you came across this stream and have no idea who you are. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Maybe you're in the wrong stream. How do you maintain discipline as motivation leads? Be ups and downs. Oh, there's gonna be ups and downs. Like, sometimes you got to take a break and take some time away from the activity. That's with anything. The key thing is when you go back to the activity without even thinking about it. You just pick up your sticks and there you go. You're off playing. That's how you know. Take like 3 or 4 days, maybe take a week off, 2 weeks. I took a month off of drumming, like back in February. I took a whole month off, and then I came back and lost the chops a little bit, but then I came back way stronger than ever. Ew. Almost there. I'd have to lay off the accents, but to like get it clean. But Ashley Williams, how do you improve overall in drumming if you stink and don't know how to improve? Step one, go on Reddit and then check the threads of drumming, and they'll tell you 50 million different ways how to hold a drumstick, and leave a really long comment that makes little to no sense. And then step two, look up YouTube videos, and then they'll tell you how to hold your sticks like this, grip it really tight. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm being sarcastic. Depends on what you're plateauing in. Sometimes one-on-one instructions, and yes, I'm plugging in my drum instructions, my drum lessons. Sometimes you just gotta take the lesson and really see what's going on. I would have to see exactly what's going on with you, like where you're plateauing at, because a lot of times it's a technique issue that's going on, and then sometimes it's just a creativity barrier. And sometimes it could be both. I would check your technique first, and of course you would know like what you're aiming for with your technique. I'll sign up for a lesson. It's $20, 20 minutes. I can see exactly what's going on, tell you what you can work with, and we'll go from there. Yo, play some cool fills, homie. There's no drum kit. I'm not a drum kit player. I'm a rudimental drummer. Rudimental drummer. Ooh. I need to get more popular, man. So that way people just know who I am. And then they don't comment, man, who are you? I don't even play drums. What the hell is a snare drum? What is rudimental drumming? But oh well. Hey, I'm wondering how I could get more speed on the left hand. I'm very comfortable with traditional grip. You're probably lacking in muscle and strength, so you'd have to build it up for the speed. So that way you could like push your muscles to twitch more for your drumming. Is being able to play flatness for my first year in band good for? Yeah, that's great. That's really good, honestly. Flatness. I mean, that means you know how to play the flam accent, flam taps, the flam drag. Yeah. I don't know what your speed is with it. You probably. I mean, even slower is good. Then you got, let's see, you got a pot of fla drags in there. That's cool. My instructor has us playing an 8/6 roll. 8/6? You mean a 6/8? I hope you mean 6/8, because if it's an 8/6, man, I don't know what these instructors are on. For real, you just gotta. When it comes to time signatures and just anything in general, whatever the counter, you gotta know how to count. You gotta know how to sub count. With triplet based rhythms, everybody has their own version of sub counts and stuff. I'm like, some use triplet, and then they wonder why they can't play a triplet, and then others play a 1 lolly, 2 lolly, and then they wonder why they can't keep counting it, and they get confused with a 4/4 and the other time signatures. Just keep it simple, man. What is wrong with using 1 and a? The same. It fits just as naturally as 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Why change it up just because it's a damn triplet? I don't get that. Use 1 and a 2 and a. Use those subcounts. It's easy. It's simple. Then from there, you can practice your triplets. You can go 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a, or count to 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Then you could double it up. Diddle each hand. Double it. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a cut. Right? You might want to, if you're struggling with your double stroke rolls, you might want to just do it the conventional way first, right? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. right? You land on the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right hand. You land on the ands on your left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then you can count in triplets. If you're struggling with a triplet roll, that just means you can't count in triplets because you doing all these other weird ass subcounts. Keep it easy. I ain't roasting you or nothing. I'm just saying in general. Quality over quantity. Yeah, I guess in general. I mean, what context? What's your max single stroke speed? Probably 300 for like a couple of seconds. As someone who is just starting to get into drums, what's the best advice you can give me to stay on rhythm? A metronome, one of these things that clicks right here. You got it at 100 beats a minute. This is just a tempo, right? Tells you what speed you're playing at. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know it because they cut the music programs all across the country and arts, but it's okay. That's what I'm here for. So you go 1, 2, try to land on the clicks, right? 3, 4. Matter of fact, I would slow it down. You slow it down to 80, right? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are quarter notes, right? I know I'm not on beat because I'm talking and thinking at the same time. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And from there, you're going to double it up, right? You're going to put 1 and 2 and. So you're going to play 2 hits per click, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I would just stick with that for now. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Or you could do it one-handed. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You just got to practice working with each. You got to practice working with each sub count, or so we call it subdivision. Technically, you divide the whole note into a half note, divide it again into a quarter note, divide it into 8 notes. If you want to go technically like that, you could. I just like to say times your beats by 2. Same difference. I try to make it simple, man. That's all. And you know, I'm not the perfect instructor either. Like I learn too. So can you play ditties from? No, I can't. You see, you've been studying off of me, and that's what's up, man. You said you watched the Power Rangers. Yeah, that was almost 10 years ago, man. That's a long time ago now. Time flies so fast. He said big fat stream came up listening to dark techno. Hey man, at least you listening to something you like. He said you versus SDJ Malik. Well, if when I see SDJ Malik, I'll let him know if you're you're number 937 person that wants to battle him. Do some old school marching chant. I don't know what that is. What is that? Triplets and shit. I don't know. You use a pillow and let's see, being in the dark helps. You got some dark energy, man. A 13/8 groove. No. Playing a 4/4. Time signature. How do you practice paradiddles? By going slowly and putting an accent on the first partial and sub counting it. 1 E and 2 E and just go slow. 2 I didn't mean to stick shot that, but go slow, right? Most of the time, it's always a problem with the rhythm. So you got to get the rhythm down and then speed it up little by little until you hit that plateau of a rhythm issue again. And once you hit a certain speed, it starts to become more reliant on rebound than just trying to stroke them out. How do I fix my left hand traditional grip on my? Oh, how do you fix your traditional grip and match grip on the left? Also, do you recommend some good practice for your first year band? I mean, if you're able to play Flemish, then you're well off, especially in the first year. Uh, I don't know what specifically you're looking to fix with traditional or the match grip though. I would have to see a video of what you're struggling with. They said, "Could you play it really quickly?" Sure. What was that, about 270 paradiddles? You see, used to struggle with the left hand. Now I'm getting better. That's good. That's what's up. Nope, it's 8. It's seriously an 8-6. No, you need to go to your instructor and like ask him. Did you mean? Because somebody else had the same thing happen to them. Like it was I think it was like it was another time signature though that made absolutely no sense because it doesn't exist. I don't think an 8-6 exists. Cause yeah, there's only a 1-1, a 2. Let's see, 1-1, a 1 on the bottom, a 2, a 4, an 8, a 16, and a 32, a 64. How's there a 6? What is your instructor teaching? What book is your instructor using? The hell? No wonder you guys can't count. Yeah, start slow and make your taps, or make sure your taps are low and you get as much. Yeah, you want to absolutely make sure your taps are like, I call it level 1, about right there. It's about 3-4 inches high. Because if you got a paradiddle like this, sounds horrible. This sounds better. I like to bring my accents around level 3. It's about 9-12 inches high. But if I'm going faster, your accents will drop to the point where they're almost not noticeable at all. So just keep that in mind. He meant quantity, talking about you getting more. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. That context is, 100% agree. And I've been on both sides of the aisle. Like I know how to get a million views or whatever, and it's not gonna always. I'm not always gonna hit that high. But it's kind of like I know what it takes. But if it's like a bunch of people that don't really care about this activity or this niche or anything, then it's like totally useless. They subscribe and then they never watch a video, or if they do, they watch the video for 30 seconds, realize it's not the type of content they're into. And it happens over and over and over again, and then my channel just gets crushed by YouTube with it not distributing my content anymore. Like there's people that's into this content of YouTube. I don't know why YouTube struggles to find those people though. But yeah, I'd much rather have like 30, 50 people in a stream than 250 people that don't know who I am, don't care what I do or anything. So you say you're gonna be the future super drummer. Hey man, keep it. Yeah, I hear you. I ain't stopping you. Go for it. If you're gonna go for the throne, go for it. Well, I might stop you if you're going for the throne, because I'm going for the throne. But you know, so when I retire, then you can have it whatever you want. Bro, show your traditional grip finger control. I'm trying to develop it, but it's so hard using index and mid finger. See, there we go. There we go with that middle finger. See, I was talking about this earlier. Number one mistake is this, right? Why whoever's teaching you this, you need to punch them in the face like this. Not literally, just figuratively. You got to ask them why. Why are we holding our sticks like this? Does it give you more control? Does it help you get more rebound? What does it do? It hurts. Especially if it hurts. You don't need your middle finger over the top of the stick. Move it out the way. When you're not playing, your stick is gonna relax on your ring finger here. Your pinky finger is chilling under the ring fingers, helping support it, right? When you're playing, the stick is technically gonna come off your fingers like this, right? In slow motion, this is what it would look like. Whatever, such and such, right? That's what it's doing. It's not, if you're trying to keep your fingers on the stick, good luck. This is where you're getting your blisters and stuff. You're rubbing it too close to your fingers Or you can even like, you can probably tear your fingers apart doing that. I'm sure there's cases of it. And then y'all trying to play through the drum, hit it hard as possible, and then you end up with carpal tunnel and stuff. You can't feel your fingers no more. Stop trying to play through your drum. Your drum is always going to win. If you're a snare drummer, it's going to win. Let it rebound. This is me rebounding. I'm just relying on rotation. If you want to play an accent, you can use your arm. You can use your arm. You'll get more power without trying to hammer through your drum, right? That's just me lifting the arm up, right? So yeah, man, you got traditional grip doesn't have to be that difficult to like. Doesn't have to be that. I think instructors are making it more difficult than what it actually needs to be. Can you play guitar? Do you play piano? How fast? How can you play that fast? Bro, I don't play any. I play snare and rudimental drumming, a little bit of drum kit here and there. I'm a rudimental drummer at the end of the day, though. How do you use a paradiddle in musical context? You can put them in 16th notes. You can make them 32nd notes. Really depends on, you know, if you want to make a musical piece. Listen, rudimental, just especially drumming in general, we're just holding down rhythms. If you're on a drum kit, you're really holding down rhythms. On a drum kit, you can play a paradiddle groove. Let's see, you got the. So your right hand, if you're doing a right hand paradiddle or this rhythm, you can match that with your right foot, right? Or you can put it on a hi-hat. Or you can put the accent in there. It's not gonna be like the textbook version of the paradiddle, but the sticking is still that. So in a musical context, you could put any of these rudiments in there, right? It's all about rhythms and stuff. So how fast? Let's see. I answered that. What's your advice to someone starting high school and doing marching band? Don't be scared. Don't feel intimidated. Just fit in where you fit in. Yeah, just don't be. You know, don't let the members that are already in there intimidate you, because they were in the same shoes you were at one point. So just get in there and have fun. Let's see. Can you play One Street Beat? Cassidy Byers free drumline music. I don't know. I don't even know who that is. You did DCI? Probably. I haven't been keeping. I don't keep up with like the individual names. I haven't done so in like years now. So I'm going to be in high school next year, and I played with them last year, but it's a lot I have to learn. Well, you got now through the summertime to learn and practice. This ain't the time to get lazy. You better put in the work. You say you've always been a fan of colonial era rudimental drumming. That's kind of what I meant by got you. Yeah. So you're talking about when they was playing like on the rope drums. They still got that style of rudimental drumming. The old guard. That's definitely the old guard. Man, it's fun to watch them. And they do all like the different. They do a lot of that sticking and stuff. The old guard. I think there's drum lines overseas that are kind of like in that same old school realm. Oh, maybe this is pipe drumming. And Top Secret kind of took on more of a moderate approach with it, but they do a lot of that older school drumming as well. I don't know what Weezer is. Can you play a paradiddle? Can you play paradiddle half time with paradiddle's regular time? DBI bass thing, very strange. You talking like at the same time or like halftime? Like that? Do you have any tips on how to practice flam taps? Take it slow. Y'all be trying to, and then your flams sound all the sound together. Y'all are scared to, like, not you, maybe it's you too, but I know like a lot of people I've taught flams in general and flam taps. They're scared to like they're scared of the grace note being too early, with the accent being later. Grace note level 1, or about 3-4 inches high. Accent about level 3. Now I'm coming in early with the grace note, right? So that way you could train your brain into telling it or getting it so that your grace note always comes before the accent. Because if you try to practice like, you'll never understand it. And then on top of that, you got the tap note after that, right? You take out the grace note, it's just, I think it is, yeah. Right? You could break it down like that if you're struggling with that part, but just you know, make your grace note a little earlier than it normally would, and then when you get more used to it, then you can close the gap a little more to your liking, right? And then eventually, yeah, you could speed it up, but you got to get the sound like you got to get the rhythm down first. Get that grace note. Don't be afraid to play it earlier than you normally would sound. Just at least until your brain could like get used to it. Then you can close. Like I said, you can close the gap. I want to see SDJ verse. Yeah, I know everybody wants to see me battling everybody. Hey, if the battle pays, like if the battle pays, I'm down. Let's see. I'm gonna just skip on through some of these comments. Some of y'all are writing some weird ass shit in here, bro. Let's see. Do you think intermediate advanced quad as sophomore can improve enough over the summer? Absolutely. Well, it's not just about skills with center. Well, it depends on the instructor. You gotta ask your instructor what it's gonna take for you to be a center quad, because you can't just rely on your skills to do it. Sometimes being in the center means more than just skill. It also means whether your leadership skills, like you know, among other things like that. You gotta ask your instructor. He said you can't drum for nothing. Did you subscribe just to type that in the comments, bro? What are you doing with your life? He said, all right, gonna go enjoy the stream. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. He said you play the drums too. That's what's up, Manly. He said, hey, everybody's asking me to do paradiddles. All right. I'm gonna scroll through. Let's see. You see, you're a percussionist of 3 years experience. What can I do to improve? I would have to see like a video, see exactly, I guess, what kind of ideas I could give you to improve on. Because just that little information alone doesn't really help me try to help you or anybody else. I love the sound of rope tension drum. Yeah, me too. I still one day I'm gonna have a rope tension drum. I like that low sounding drum. I don't like those paper sounding marching snare drums. Hurts my ears. That's why I tuned my drum to sound like mid level. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. So, my Brazilian samba, my Brazilian you samba, please. I don't know how to samba though, man. Can you play jig too? Hell no. Love doing paradiddles, diddles. Yep. Let's see. Should I march snare too and still struggle with flam accent variations? Yeah, you gotta, like I said, take it slow. Well, flam accent is, well, here's the thing with, you said flam accent? Yeah, so the thing with a flam accent and a flam tap, they're two different rhythms altogether. Flam accent is triplet based. 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and I don't, you know, just sub count it. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see where my paradiddles are. It's been what, 3 weeks since the last time since I blasted these out. Let's see where I'm at on the live stream. I need to warm up a little more. Here we go. I need to warm up. That's 250 though. I could play it, but my hand's freezing. My right hand particularly. My left hand too now. It'll get better. I'm gonna slow it down. Where am I at? Slow it all the way. That's how I know I'm not there yet. Give me like 10 minutes, and I'll be able to cut through that easily. You see, you like the beat and the sound I'm playing? You like the beat? Appreciate it. What BPM right now? 220, but a triple. Not triple. It's not triplet bass. I was playing in 3/4, but that was 220, regular based. Let's see. I was trying to do 250 a minute ago, but I'm not quite warmed up. Gotta lift that left hand up a little more. It's getting there. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, warm up. What's up, man? Let's see, let's check out the stats. I've been on here wow, it's been 63 minutes already. Doesn't feel like it. I've been on here an hour, 8.99, Dono. Super chat, appreciate them. Appreciate them. Can I pull up the names on it? No. I cannot do it. Oh, man, that sucks. Well, I got $9. 3 people donated. Appreciate them 3 people. Got 44 likes. So 149 people jumping in and out. YouTube's probably gonna say only 70 people joined. Honestly, though, probably because most of you guys join the stream for like 10 seconds. I realized that this is not the right content for you, and then you keep moving. YouTube needs to start sending my videos to more rudimental drummers. There's like a whole plethora of them on YouTube. My other channel finds them easily. It's this channel that's like, I get a lot of, no offense, but I get a lot of guitar players on here. They're like, man, you need to play guitar, play a riff, play a groove. I'm like, bro, you're in the wrong niche. I don't know why YouTube sent the video to you, but it's the wrong audience. Bro, I'm going to screenshot that because my ego. All right. I appreciate that. Black Boy. That's a hell of a name, man. But I appreciate the $10 dono. Thank you very much. Thank you. I owe you 10 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna be back outdoors doing these live streams again. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully the sun doesn't burn out my phone like last year when I was doing them in the summer. The rain is becoming less. So look at my big ass forehead, bro. Look at that 5 head. 1, 2, 3. No, it's a forehead. It's a forehead. That's what's up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a 5 head. It just looked like I do because my hood. and I still got hair. I'm an old man, and I still got hair. Look at that. I still got a hairline. I know it looks kind of, it doesn't look as much, but that's because when the new growth comes back in, or if I was to like line it up, it'll be there. So I know people was talking about my hairline. I have one. Still, I'm not bald. So thank you for that. I am getting more gray, but not bald. Well, it's either my age, you either get bald or go gray. It is what it is. But I appreciate you once again. Black Boy is the new. That's a crazy name. Is the new highest donator of the stream. $18.99 in 67 minutes. We got 80 on the stream, 47 likes. We getting them likes up. We gonna get the 50 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, musicians. Oh, YouTube lumps musicians together. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Cause like my target audience is like drummers, rudimental drummers, and all that, and I get like everybody but them. And I see it in the stats because of what the videos they watch. They're like guitar videos, and I haven't had like I even had another video that I was like watching a flute player. I'm like, what, bro? Flute? You know, no offense to them, but yeah, I'm looking for drummers, man. Rudimental drummers, drum kit, whatever. We all learn it. We all start at the drum pad. So, bro, how do you do triplets with flams? Know how to do a triplet, and then put that grace note in there, right? Now I'm not hyper super fast with it, but I mean that's how it works. Let's see. Dreads can be a little stingy on the hairline. I come back through though. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the hair grows back. It's not like once you're bald, you're bald. I mean, if you have long hair, it's for a reason, right? I mean, my hairline looks kind of jagged because I don't line it up or nothing. I let it be. But I don't have a 5 head or nothing. It's not back here yet. Hopefully never. Oh man. Let's see. I love you, SJ Malik. I joined percussion because of you. Hey man. Appreciate that. And I'm glad to be your motivator. Hopefully you stick with it. Hope you like percussion. And yeah, man. Let's keep it going. Yeah, I need to clip my ends so my hair can grow longer. Just a little longer. You see, you're a drummer for the drum line. We are called Under the Camp Drumline. That's the name of it, Under the Camp. That's different. Hey, wow. Hold on. Do you have some tips on 6-let paradiddles? Paradiddle diddle? Bro. All right, I'm gonna get to that in a moment. I'm gonna talk about rudiments. Long story short, a paradiddle diddle essentially is a 6-let or a sextuplet or a triplet 16th notes. It's literally naturally a paradiddle diddle is a triplet based rudiment. I'll go into that more. I got to get to this $20 donation. Wow, you just doubled up, huh? Stewart, Zekman, man, I appreciate you. $20. I'm a double like that. Like it. I appreciate that. How important is it for a beginner to acquire the ability to play quarter note triplets over quarter notes with the opposing name, opposing hands? Oh, you talking about polyrhythms? Quarter notes? Whew. Oh, okay. Step 1 is to get a metronome. And then like match the metronome. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 da. The tricky part with All right, so wow. All right, so I'm gonna do this at 80, speed it up a little so you can for the context, right? So this is a quarter note. What is the metronome is set? You can set it as 4/4. It's a quarter note, right? You practice. You practice this, right? Now, with that, you also on the same tempo. You gotta know how to play a triplet, right? You should start with 8 notes ultimately. Dot, dot, dot. It's 3 8 notes per click, right? Per quarter note click. Normally you'd write a 3 over the top since it's in 4/4, right? So it indicates it's a triplet. So this would be step 1. You can slow down the tempo, you know, make it more simple for you. I'd maybe even like 65 or something. So you got the triplets that. This would be a triplet right here, or the 8 notes, I think, or the quarter notes. Then you got the regular 8 notes, triplet 8 notes. So that's really tricky. I would start with the 8 notes and then work your way back down, make it a little easier. Dun 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 dun. Ba ba ba. If I'm doing that correct, I ain't did it in a long time. But yeah, that's how I would approach that. But I appreciate the $20 dono, man. Hopefully that little information, you know, helped out with or answered that question. And then so we got $38.99 on the stream. Got 35. Now we got more likes than people, which means it's probably, let's see, it's 10 p.m. on the East Coast. So I know you guys are asleep. It's still like 7 p.m. on the West Coast. So if you're on the West Coast, what's up? Or Central Time, Mountain Time. You know what I'm saying? Wait, like, are the drumsticks different? Wait, what? Are drumsticks different? Is more of an oval? You mean like the tip? This is like a acorn tip. There's different types of tips. Like there's circle tips, longer tips, acorn tips. It's a whole bunch. Flat tips, no tips. They make us. They all have a slight variation of sound with your drum, especially a marching snare with marching sticks. But let's see. Let's keep it going. Let's see. Bro, I'm gonna audition for the snare for our drum line soon. But my flam rudiments are lacking, like I can play them, but not as fast. I'm between a lot of notes. Yeah, well, like I said, step 1 is to get it slow. And then try to speed it up until like the technique falls apart, right? Or until you hit some sort of muscle failure. Most of the time it's a technique issue though. But if you need drum lessons, you know, it's starting $20, 20 minutes. I can see exactly what you're having troubles with. I can help you get prepared for the audition. I got quite a few drummers right now I'm working with, preparing them for auditions and stuff. So hit me up. Hold your screen down. Jabril at sdjmalik.com, or you can here, hold on. You can message me. Let's see. What is this phone number? I never remember my phone number, man. Because I got so many different ones to remember. Let's see. Nope. Oh, the phone, nonetheless, the phone number is in it's in the description. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, here we go. 916 623 5654. Again, 1-916-623-5654. or you can just hold the phone down or your screen down. They get the phone number from the description. Text me drum lessons. They're starting at $20, 20 minutes. If you want a longer lesson, different rate, you can also let me know there. Yep, there we go. You got me. If you wrote "you got me," I got you. Let's see. I'll respond to you after this. After this stream is done. If you're on the East Coast, and you'll probably see it in the morning, you can hit me up then. No big rush. But I got you. And also when you message me, just tell me like you're here for drum lessons, so I know who's what. Because otherwise, you probably won't get a response if I wasn't on the live stream. And you can also WhatsApp me if you use WhatsApp. Same phone number. Let's see. Oh, let me get my mat. You say you'll see me later. You're gonna go play the game. But we see you later on the drum. All right, man. Have fun with the game. You say you're a drummer, but I can't play double on the left hand like I play my right hand. You're probably approaching it too hard. I mean, if you know how to play the sticking, then practice the sticking, and then from there you'd have to work on your technique. Hit me up. Send me a message. Let's see. Somebody said, "All right, I got you." Whoever. Let's see. You're here for the lessons. Hey man, you hit me up before, dog. You hit me up a couple of times. You hit me up last month, man. You gonna respond this time? I'll respond to you after. Also, if you're like a early teenager, like 15 and under or whatever, even 16 or 17, just let your parents know what's happened, what you're doing, or who you're texting before you text them, so that way, they don't think something's crazy going on, and ask them for permission. Ask them to talk to them first with drum lessons before like totally, hitting me up for drum lessons. Make sure your parents are okay with it. Because I know you guys be lying about your age on these platforms, so I'm just letting you know. Talk to your parents first before signing up for lessons, and then we'll go from there. So you should get a Wii, put it on the game. It's fine, man. It's a lot harder. It's a lot more difficult than that. With gaming channels, they go through a lot. They go through a lot. They have to deal with a lot with the sponsors. A lot of times sponsors like straight away, like you got to join an actual network or whatever just to even be allowed to share some of these games. A lot of them, network or a management group, whatever, like just so you could get away with posting a lot of content, because otherwise you'd be copyright stricken right off the platform, and then you're fighting for your channel every other day. So you say you're gonna go to bed. All right, man, take it easy. Those of you that's still there, those of you still here with me, I appreciate you. Going over the stats, we got 56 likes. We're going to get 60 likes. We're going to hit 60. Let's see if we're going to hit 60 likes. Let's see, we got $38.99. Don't know, almost $40. Just that close. I think the last stream, it hit like... I think the last stream was like $45. So damn near close. That was last week. And we're 80 minutes into the live stream. You said break out your pad. Yeah, man, break out the pads. Let's go. 59 likes. We're going to do it. Is it going to happen? How do you effectively practice rudiments? Well, I mean, I'm pretty much like a master to the... I don't know. It's not to be arrogant or nothing, but I know with rudiments. I was going to talk about this earlier because somebody had asked me, how do you do a paradiddle diddle and a sixlet or a sextuplet, right? Basically triplet based. And I'm like, well, naturally a paradiddle diddle is a sixlet, right? Now you can put it in a 4/4, of course. You can put it you can fit any of these rudiments in whatever time signature, but I think the best way to learn them is in their natural field. So that way you know what you're counting. You know the sticking. Also, a double paradiddle is triplet bass. So you can interchange with a paradiddle diddle, right? Paradiddle diddle, double paradiddle. Paradiddle diddle, double paradiddle. I mean, they're two different techniques, of course, but you can interchange between those. So that's how I know all the rudiments. Like they're either going to be regular bass, triplet bass rudiments, or odd bass rudiments. Those three, and then from there they fit. Depending on how you write the music, they fit naturally in the different time signatures. It just helps. It just helps counting and understanding how the rudiment is played. One of my prodigy students today. Yeah, I got him doing a 5-stroke and a 10-stroke roll the proper way. He is going to be a absolute monster. I'm excited for him, man. And, and I got a 6-year-old right now who's pretty much a prodigy. Shout out to him if he's watching, but shouldn't be watching though. But yeah. I'm gonna text those who's texting me right now after this stream, of course. Let's see. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it. Thank you. How do you play flam 5s? You got to know how to play you got to know how to play a 5 in general, right? Now, normally this would stem off a 5-stroke roll. Naturally, the 5-stroke roll has an accent on the third partial. Partial 1, partial 2, partial 3, right? 1 and 2 and You got to know how to count in triplets because it's a triplet bass rudiment. I would learn how to play the 5-stroke roll first. 1 and 2 and If you know how to play it, here's what you do. Step 1, you got to know how to play a flam, right? And then step 2, diddle it. Accent the diddle. And then after that, you put it all together. Now I know I went from like step 1 to step 35 and instantly, but you gotta break it. My point is, you gotta be able to break down each little aspect of it to fully get an understanding of what's going on. He said, "That's awesome. I have a 6-year-old daughter." Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to her. Is she a drummer, or is she gonna get ready to about that age to pick up them sticks? That's how old I was when I first picked them up, and did my first performance on the cymbal line when I was 7, doing a drum line, doing a parade in the middle of the summer, 4th of July parade or Independence Day, Rancho Cordova, California. You can search it up. It's pretty big. It's one of the biggest parades in Sacramento County. And if not the biggest, it's been one of the biggest for years. Like, I'm talking 20, 25, no, far beyond that. Like, I think 40 years or so. So, yeah, it's about that time. So, you say, yes, she a drummer? Yeah, let's go. Hey, well, shoot. If you want her to take further lessons or anything like that, I think 6-year-old. I think at 6 years old, it's a good time to start. Like I said, there's a let's see, ATL Academy is one of them that takes like children and like pretty much works them up all the way till they're like 18 years old. And I realized, at that young age, it's practicing rhythms. I mean, some of them are already on like intermediate level rudiments. It's just which is absolutely insanity. But but yeah, I mean it's like nowadays with as much information that gets passed along, really good drummers are getting younger and younger and younger. Like I won't be surprised if a 2-year old is like before they can even walk and talk. I'm like, man, I think I seen a video of a 2-year old or a 1-year old toddler like on a drum kit, on beat and everything with the music. I'm like, man, that's ridiculous. And in the pocket, better than half of the drummers I see on the internet. It's insane, man. Um, uh, I mean, people send me videos all the time, and I see like, that's ridiculous, man. Pretty soon they're gonna be 3 years old doing catching it, and then parents gonna send me a message. Look at what my son can do. And he said he's ready for a snare drum battle. You know what? I'm not battling him. I'm not. I refuse. I'm not getting chopped up. If he can do that, imagine what else he can do. Like, he says, yeah. She follows all the young YouTube drummers, and that's awesome. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Getting it in. Yeah, she's practicing learning now and then learning rudiments. And she gets older, joining a high school drum line. She's gonna be running that high school before she even gets there. Telling you. Or she do like if she do college or DCI or whatever or drum kit. But let's see, the old the Keefe school, those kids. Yeah, man, they're getting younger and younger with chops. It's crazy. All right, let's see these paradiddles. As I spit out the stats, we got almost $40 super chats. Let's see, 59. We stuck on 59 likes, huh? 117 people peeking. We'll probably drop off. He said, good night, Cherry Frog. Appreciate you being on the stream for this long, man. You've been here since the beginning. I appreciate that. Have a good night. All right, here we go, 250. I'm not going to do that same exercise, but here, let's do 240. Let's see where we're at before I jump in. All right, I think I'm ready. I'm not ready. Hold on, let me take a break. What is going on today, man? I can't play paradiddles. I gotta take the accents out. It's all good. Sounds better. So when I try to put the accents in, I lose it on the rebound. So it is what it is. You say you're gonna go practice. Go practice, man. Have fun. Take it easy. Go Kings! Ah, man. Oh, godly. Bro, here's what I'm worried about. There's 10 games left, and they just got blown out by the Mavericks the other night. I think it's because they played like 7 games out of 10 nights. With all that traveling, they were tired. They looked tired, especially the second half. So I'm hoping it's a closer game. They need to win, though. They need to close out better on the three-pointer. Let Luka do his thing. Cover everybody else. Luka will get tired. He can score 30. He can score 50 or whatever. But if the rest of the team is only scoring like 25, 30 total combined, then you know, the Kings can win, or 40 points or whatever. The Kings can take that one. They need to hit the paint harder, and they need to play through more contact. That's my thing with the Kings. Hopefully they win tomorrow night. Cause if they keep losing, the Houston Rockets are right there. The Golden State Warriors won. The Lakers are winning. The Suns are winning. Then you got the Mavericks. If they beat the Mavericks tomorrow, they take that tiebreaker totally. They'll be back in the 6th position. They'll be 1.5 games behind the Pelicans. The Clippers just won those, but they've been sliding. I'll just be happy if they get in like the 6th position, not have to play in the play-in, or just make it in the playoffs in general. So, let's see. You said just got my drumline audition results back like 20 minutes ago. You just made it. Hey, congratulations, bro. Good job. You made the tenors. This what's up, man. Just start doing some back workouts, do some push-ups so you can carry them tenors, because they do get heavy. You said it sounds better without the accents. Yeah. It's tougher to play with the accents compared to I'm going to do it again, though. You said, what's up, Jay? What up, Owen? How's you excited for the championship for brass band? What's up, man? You play concert, snare, and timpani? Well, good luck. You said, my 11-year-old daughter plays kit for about 2 hours a week, plus an hour or so on the pad at home, along with a 90-minute lesson every week. Is it enough application to achieve? It really depends on what kind of content she's working on. If she's on a pad, I would absolutely 100% be working on techniques and stuff, and rudiments or whatever. Mostly just working out techniques, chop building. Especially she's 11 now, so I would absolutely be trying to develop her like chops, her technique, a little bit of drum speed, all of that stuff. Because then when she hop back on a drum kit, she could just, whatever groove she wants to play, she can play it physically. It's easy to her. On the pad, I mean, of course, you got to do some footwork, but it's all about the quality, and not just the quantity. Just keep that in mind. But as far as dedication, she got that down to a T. So as long as she's having fun. Hey, thank you for the 61 likes. Thank you. Finally got past 59. It's been a long time since I've seen this many likes on the live stream. So let's see, 94 minutes into the stream. We got $39 super chat. Appreciate all of you that's dropped a super chat on this live stream. I'm very thankful for it. Believe me. I'm gonna buy. Next month YouTube pays out, so I'm gonna buy a whole new box of coffee with it and whatever else, the essentials, and keep it moving. Let's see. I'm also thinking about doing WGI. I would absolutely do it, especially now how popular it is. I wish it was this popular when I was my age out years. But hey, maybe they'll do a senior core group or senior line division just like they're doing with DCI. We'll see. They should. Why not? What are some tips in drumming? You got to be a little more specific with that, because I don't know what you're struggling with or what you're trying to achieve with it. He said, I'm 20 right now. I don't know. I think I may have 2 years left. I would hop on it. Do it, man. I mean, it's pretty much once in a lifetime opportunity, technically. Because they got a age out thing. He said, hey, play something. I got you, Scott. Give me one moment. I'm just trying to answer all the comments, because I'm all about the people. I wouldn't be here without y'all, so I'm just paying it forward, answering everything I can. You know how they do the taps on the drum rim in reggae? I do that on the marching snare. So he's talking about that, like, dun, 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 dun. I need to listen to more reggae, because that's the only rhythm I know. I know it's pathetic, but can you do a flam roll? I always confused. Let's see, a flam roll is this, or is that a cheese roll? They mix the two. Flam roll sounds simple, right? But then you got a flam 5, right? So that could also, I don't know, man. It was he said roll off for you, DCI newbie. Yeah, yeah, if you got the opportunity to do DCI while it's still around, do it. I'm not saying it's gonna like totally die off, but it's getting more and more expensive every year. And it's high competition plus high expenses to be in the top group. So, do you know any good rudiments trying to do something like Flamets that's fast speed? Yeah, by working on the flam accent, work on the flam accent, work on the flam drag, and work on your flam taps. Those are like the three main rudiments that are in there. Of course, with the paradiddle diddle at the end. But I mean, work on the rudiments that are in that exercise. Essentially, break it down. You said WGI is 22 for age out. I thought it was. Oh, you know what? It is 20. I think it is 22. Cause because they got DCJ in Japan and in I don't know if they got indoor. I know DCJ in Japan. The age out is like 24 or 25 out here. So I would do it for real. Let's see. All right. He said that's what she's doing on the pad. Yes, rudiments with the metronome. Perfect, perfect. She's on the right track then. Keep doing her thing. So how long does it take to master playing snare drum? Well, they say it takes 10,000 hours, but there's so much about snare drumming. I mean, I got a whole diagram of like what levels of. I made a super drummer skill chart, but you got to go to schoolofsuperdrumming.com to see it. But I made a whole skill chart to like let everybody know like what grade of skill you're at. Level 1 or grade 1 is like very beginner. You're just learning your first rudiments. And then beginner level 2, more rudiments, stick tricks. You can play certain exercises at a certain tempo. And then grade 3 and 4 are intermediate. Grade 5 and 6 are advanced. So that helps a lot. But as far as how long it takes, it could take a while. So let's see. Let's see. If I miss your comment, just leave another comment. I won't, and then I won't miss it. Hopefully, I won't miss it. So kind of just scrolling through it. Traditional versus match pros and cons. If you're on a drum kit, traditional might be a little more tricky to move around with. Like if you're trying to move around a kit the whole time, if you're a kit player. And if you're on multi-tenors trying to play traditional grip, it's kind of like, well, you got to do they do a lot of crossovers and stuff, a lot of visuals. So I wouldn't use traditional grip in those scenarios. I mean, you could use it. Jazz drummers use traditional on a kit. Depends on what you're playing and how it feels. And then on a marching snare, yeah, you could play match grip on it all day. But I mean, you still got the visual aspect of it. Everybody likes to neglect it. Like we want to just hear only what the snare drum sound. I want to see what it looked like too. That's why they march around the field and do all kinds of different formations, right? Traditional grip, you could do a lot of visuals. So that's the pros. That's the differences with match and traditional. If anybody says the technique is easier on match than it is traditional, well, I'll say this: match grip got more drum injuries than any traditional grip ever could and would. Tearing up your wrist, tearing up your fingers, trying to hold it like this, and then sticks falling out of your hand. Because somebody on Reddit said you need to hold your sticks like this, and then they'll feel looser, and then that happens, and then or you need to traditional grip. You need to I think the reason people want to abandon traditional grip is because there's a lot of shitty instructions on how to do it. Pretty much a lot. And it's not just like on Reddit, on YouTube, wherever it's out there. You got people tell you, not just on the internet, like in the band rooms everywhere. You got people telling you to wrap your middle finger over the top and your index finger. Like, no, or do something like this, or some stupid shit like this. Like, these guys are doing all kinds of ridiculous grips, and it's just simple. All you got to do, let your stick rest on your ring finger. Just relax your pinky finger under the ring finger. Move your middle finger out the way. You don't need it to make you a better drummer. Too much control. You don't want too much control. You don't want to press your middle finger into your stick where it's crushing your ring finger. You don't want to do that. You're gonna hurt yourself, right? But yeah, I think that's the reason why everybody wants to ditch traditional. It's just because of really terrible instructions out there. Really bad advice, to say the least. And I get people in my comments all the time saying that my technique is bad. I need to hold it this way or that way. And I'm like, and I look on their profile to see how they're drumming, and they don't even have a video or nothing. I'm like, so said, like, your whole left arm is compressed because you're gripping your sticks too tight probably, and you're probably hitting your drum too hard. You're not letting the stick rebound. You're trying to play through it. You're just gonna hurt yourself. But here we go. So I'm gonna do this at 250 again. Paradiddle. If I can keep my sticks lifted up, I'll be good. Partially because I'm sitting down, so the pad is a little higher on me than I want it to be, but yeah, the ending. But it gives me a little more leverage. Paradiddles are hard to play this fast. Too far out and your wrist is wrong. Yeah, sometimes, like, if you're on a harness, your drum is a little further out than usual. I like to do it like this. You put your sticks flat on your pad or your drum, even if it's far out. Put it flat and then lift it up like 1 inch, and then practice your strokes. Just maintain, as long as you're rotating, getting it up there, you're moving your arms around. I mean, you may lose a little bit of leverage from being so far out instead of like closed with the straps, but you can still do it. And, you got a whole snare line with you that's playing with you, so the goal when you're on a snare line is to sound like one unit, sound and look like one unit. All right, same stick heights. If you're doing the same stick trick, your back stick got to look the same. Your stick heights all that got to look the same as well, right? So it looks visually good and it sounds the same, right? You don't want that sound or nothing. So, come on. One more time. This is 260. I had to take that. I took the accent out of the first partial because it's almost, I won't say impossible, but it's kind of like when you're playing so fast, you got to drop the accent and your stick heights down. So there's still an accent in there. It's just not as pronounced. He says, "Screw the haters, it's just jealous." I know. I like to troll them back, but everybody now I'm getting haters for trolling the haters, and using them for drum lesson advertisement, which to me is fair game. I'm still gonna do it. They ain't gonna stop me. It's just gonna keep pissing people off. Also, can I sign up from absolutely? Hold the screen down and text me at the phone. Text me, or email me my contact information. I know I got a few text messages from people. I will text you back with the $20 rates, $20, 20 minutes starting. But yeah, text me, or you could text me 916-623-5654. Again, 916-623-5654. or you can email me, Jabril@sdjmalik.com. Most of you guys like to text though, so hit me up with a text, and then I'll answer it whenever once this live stream is done. Speaking of this live stream, we are how many? We are, let's see, we are 106 minutes into it, which means we're almost 2 hours into it. 1 hour 46 minutes. So let's see, 67 likes. We got 41 people in the building though. What's up, man? There's more people than I normally have at this time, so that's what's up. About twice as many. Let's see, we got $38.99 super chat. Appreciate everybody that hit me up. I mean that left me a super chat. I appreciate that. He said, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna try to sign up if I'm not busy. Yeah, no problem. I mean, you don't have to take a lesson particularly tomorrow. Like we could talk about the scheduling and all of that. Step one is just getting in contact, and then from there we can figure out everything else. How do you feel about classical jazz drumming? Like the slow jazz music. I mean, that's good for like if you're at a nice 5-star restaurant. I mean, this jazz music helps set the tone for whatever environment you're in. I listen to all kind of music. How to have more sound quality and stick height control through your grip and technique. Most of it is how you're gripping the stick when you're coming down for the accent, how you're playing the accent. He said, I'll definitely try to figure out lesson times. Well, depending on your region, you'll probably be late afternoon to early evening. Like if you're on the West Coast, the earliest lessons I do is about 5 p.m. Or no, 4 o'clock is the earliest. Is the earliest lesson on the West Coast, and then 7 p.m. But I know a lot of those slots are taken already, so I still got a lot of 8 p.m. East Coast times, 7 p.m. Central, 6 Mountain, 5 p.m. West Coast. So I still got a few time slots open. So I'm still recruiting new students until they get full, or yeah, and then if you're on the East Coast, I got morning drum lessons are available up to 10 a.m. So I know if you're on the West Coast, you're not gonna get up that early to do a drum lesson, but yeah. All right, here we go. He said, so just have fun with life through the good time. Yep, pretty much. He said, how old are you? I'm old. There we go. 280. It's getting a little more choppy at 280. Ugh. It's a little sloppy. I'm not that warmed up. I've been trying to warm up all morning here. Let's see some tricks. Sure. I like how more and more people are associating my chops more to who I am more than like my stick tricks. But best believe I still got the stick tricks, right? Have you ever heard of the drummer? Yeah, I heard of him. He said you might be better than. I mean, well, he gets a lot of his stuff from my stuff, so like half the tricks he do is like half, maybe less than half. There's a few tricks he likes to use that I use. some of my signature moves. So, hey man, when you are the god of stick tricks, meaning you're the creator of a lot of stuff, hey, people are gonna want to use it. So, if that doesn't say much, then I don't know what else does. All I can say is, you'll never beat me at my own game. I'll just say that. No, he's I know who he is. He's cool. He does a lot of the foot. He adds a lot of his footwork in there with it. Which he got that whole concept from another drummer. That's a whole nother topic. Let's see, what pair of sticks? You can't just buy them in the store anymore. Online, you gotta go to your local music store and get these, or place an order for them. You might have to buy a brick. I ain't even gonna lie, or at least a couple of pairs for them to want to put in a special order. If they hold Vader products, you can get these. At least until I get a new merchandise store going, and when that's gonna happen, I don't know. Depends on the demand. Depends on my popularity. Like, I may look like I got a lot of followers, but in reality, a lot of them are just not that. They're not that great quality. So, no offense. I mean, if you follow me for a long time and you watch all my videos, then you're good quality. Most of the time, people subscribing and they don't know who they're even subscribing to. They're like, "Who are you?" And same thing with TikTok. TikTok's a big issue with that. Unless you're like well known for doing the same thing over and over and over. People kind of just scroll, see the video, it goes viral maybe here and there, but they don't remember who your name is or what you know. 964,000 followers, getting less and less views. I end up leaving the platform. It's still up, but I pretty much deleted the app off of my phone completely. And also, it was doing a lot of weird stuff with the pay and everything. I'm in Japan, so they won't even let me connect a PayPal account to get, all of that stuff. It's stuff like that. And you can't get in touch with the user support. And then they delete and block your videos because the AI got it wrong, thinking it's offensive, and it's just so. Yeah, I pretty much left that platform. Maybe one day I'll go back if it don't get banned, but right now, I'm done with it. But everybody that's here right now, I appreciate you being a part of the stream. Appreciate the $38.99 dono. The super chat, 73 likes. Appreciate that. We've been on here for, let's see, an hour and 55 minutes. So again, if you guys want to join, if you guys want drum lessons, you can contact me. Hold the screen down. My contact information is there. Phone number's in there. You can leave me a text message from there, and then get you booked for lessons as soon as possible. Otherwise, yeah. If no more questions or anything like that. Let's see, Kishi, Kobayashi, and SDJ's collab would be nice. Yeah, he's nice with it. I've seen a few of his videos. I think he's on the other side of Japan though. Probably Yokohama. I'm way in Osaka, so let's see. One of the first things if I go to Japan is to find a local arcade. Oh, there's a lot of them. They're everywhere, so it won't be hard to find one. Ever since YouTube added shorts, the attention span, tell me about it. For me, shorts has gotten a lot better with the attention span. Because now I average, like, when I make a 30-40 second video, it almost get the full thing, and that's how a lot of them end up getting 100,000-300,000 views, or even 1 million views, or beyond that. But when it comes to the long form content, or doing the live streams like this one, they probably watched it for 30 seconds and left, and just I can't control. Yeah, that's the downside of shorts, and that's pretty much the same with all of these like short video content platforms. Instagram ain't no better. I'll be lucky to get like 20-30 seconds of attention span, but those videos do normally go pretty viral, like 200,000 300,000 views, maybe even a million views. I had one get a million views. I'm gonna look at the stats of that, and I mean, my Instagram is performing pretty decent for the most part for the amount of followers it got and how saturated it is. It's probably still the best performing platform, with YouTube now being number two best performing platform, and then Facebook is just Facebook. It's like here, it's like either it's a hit or miss with Facebook. The short form is getting better though, but yeah, it's still these platforms are tough. Um, let's see, wonderful content. Thanks. No, I appreciate you guys for watching the content that I post. You said, like I said before, that rhythm game music looks Camilla. You talking about Taiko no Tatsujin with the taiko drums. You doom 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 doom. That's like the new era of Dance Revolution, where you have to move your feet and hit the arrow. I used to watch people pretty much moving their feet hella fast, hitting every arrow, going crazy. We got 75 likes. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. How do you come up with your ideas for original music and lyrical content? It's just it comes in whatever little voice in your mind or imaginations you got in it. You just it takes time, but once you find that certain cadence, I guess you can call it, then you take off with it. Uh, with my music, a lot of ideas flow through my mind, and then I try to replicate it. Sometimes it may take 30 tries, but eventually, you find that sound you're looking for, and then from there, if like for me, if I like the soundtrack or the beat enough, I'll add some drum parts to it, and then depending on how I feel about the beat, it might fit into one. It may be just like a regular snare drum track that I play to with a nice backdrop, or there's gonna be or a storyline goes with it, depending on I like to write a lot, and I like to journal a little bit about how I feel about certain things, and then I make a little story around it, surrounding it. That's how I came up with my supervillain arc. A lot of ideas, a lot of thinking went into it. See, it almost got 3,000 views right now, so I'm excited about that. It's performing better than I thought it would. No, yeah, that's how I come up with my style. You said, do I have a Facebook account that I can add? I mean, all I got is the SDJ Malik page. I don't really use like Facebook to just frequent, unless it's like talking to fam, but that's about it. You said you said my main game is DD at the moment. Secondary is probably Sound Voltex. I play Tycho from here in time. That's what's up, man. Oh yeah. Oh, is round one? Round one arcades are in America now, because I know they're all over in Japan. There's one near where I live. So, round one is kind of expensive though, but it's pretty popular here. Have you ever tried pipe band snare? No, I haven't tried it. I know they use totally different techniques. I probably couldn't hang with it because I don't like some of the grip techniques they use, but it's not to say I don't like their style. It's just I don't like some of the techniques. But that's the techniques they use. That's their culture. So I mean, I respect it like that. So, got any tips for consistent triple and quad stroke rolls? Reuse the rebound. Right, move them arms. Uh, with your finger. Let's see back here. Just ice. Well, with these fingers, use these fingers. Let the rebound recoil up, and just work on the triple strokes, right? And same with the quad stroke. Now with the quad strokes, you're gonna have to crush a little more into it to get 4 beats out of it, right? Or 4 strokes. You said it is. 8.4 credits for 3 songs. Dang. Yeah, round one is. I wish they would do like a. I wish they did like a monthly membership or something, where you could get unlimited whatever. I would do that instead of like having to pay $20 for 3 hours or whatever. Like make a membership. They probably make way more money through a subscription style. I would subscribe just so I could go. Treat it like a gym, and if it gets really crowded, then just increase the price from there. But snare or tenors. I'm a snare drummer, so I'm always pick snare over tenors. I played tenors for like 4 years before I got on the snare, right? Pretty much through most of my teen years, or halfway through it. My young teen years, I played multi-tenors. My junior year, I played multi-tenors. High school, that was my last year playing it. All right, man. It's been 2 hours. Let's see. It's been 2 hours, 77 likes, $39 dono. It was fun talking with you guys. Maybe next week I'll do another live stream. I'll probably be outside with it the next time, and then we'll go from there. He said, I think I am Chris for live number one. $10,000 in credits. Oh my goodness! Wow. Yeah, well maybe he's making that money twofold or threefold. Hey, if it's making him money, then you know he probably knows what he's doing. If otherwise, that's a crazy addiction issue. It's like gambling. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dang, we got 78 likes, man. Whew, very close to 80. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off the stream. Appreciate everybody that joined it. If you don't know who I am, then go check out my channel, and you know you'll get a better understanding, maybe, of who I am. Otherwise, I can't pop these fingers. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and dip out. Let's see. Stuart say, you know, your comedy and surrealism skills are really engaging. Also, what prompted you to start making your less serious videos? I don't know. I'll answer this question and I'll dip out. All of a sudden the comments started rolling in. So less serious. I don't know. I stopped worrying about like how people would judge me on the internet. And it's not just the internet, it's just life in general. Like, had a real problem with that. I grew up through a lot of bullying, especially through junior high school, halfway through high school. Had to deal with that. It's kind of a mental thing. And then you get on the internet and you see how you realize how ruthless it really is, and I'm like, dang. And I don't know, one day I just stopped giving a damn. Like right now, like I just stopped caring what people, you know, you can't give a damn about what everybody thinks of you. And you know, also another reason is like no matter how much effort you try to put into trying to get people to like you for whatever reason, they won't like you. In fact, they will find a reason to hate you as much as possible. Even though you can try to help them or try to get them to like you or anything like that, they'll find a reason not to like you. Then they'll say you're fake or ingenuine or whatever. So it's like, you know what, fuck this shit then. Fuck all you that don't like me. I don't give a damn. Those who like me, you fucks with me. It is what it is. Let's have some fun. You know, I just want to have fun. I just want to, you know, let my tie loose and kick my feet up. And sometimes I guess it does come off a little funny. I don't forcibly try to be funny. I just try to be. I'm just being me, really. However it comes out like that. Sometimes it comes out funny. Sometimes it may come out like I'm an asshole. But that's all right, because people are gonna judge you no matter what kind of character you try to put on screen or in person or whatever. So just be yourself. People will surround you. The right people will surround you, basically, I guess. So, and everybody else, they can go fuck themselves. Fuck it. So that's how I feel about that. I know I got a lot of comments all of a sudden, but yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and dip out. So appreciate everybody that was on this live stream pretty much through the whole thing and didn't watch it for like 15 seconds because you got a short ass attention span. There's a peanut. A peanut. Damn, that's short. Whew. Or maybe I'm just boring as hell. I don't know. Shit. All right, I'll see you guys in the future. Oh, my first episode of the Drumline Reacts reboot is coming soon. I'm currently filming a few. I'm currently checking out a few drum lines, reacting to them, leaving a commentary, analyzing them, all of that stuff. All of that fun stuff, a video will release soon. Those videos are going to be like 30, 40 minutes long, maybe longer. I don't know. Depends on how much the content is and all of that stuff. So I hope you bring your attention span with you. I'll probably release them on like maybe weeknights, middle of the week. I don't know. When you guys ain't got shit else to do but watch YouTube videos, and you happen to see my video of me yelling into the microphone at drum lines, check it out. Otherwise, thank you for the 79 likes. Again, $39. Don't know. And yes, I am going to continue using hate comments on my videos because they get a lot of views. And it brings in business. And I don't give a damn what people think about that shit. If you got a problem with it, come see me. If you want to catch a fade, catch a fade. I lift weights, though. I'm just letting you know. And I don't fight fair, so this is what it is. We got 81 likes. Thank you, guys. That's a strong way to end the stream. Let's see. Robster, he says, sorry that I was late. That ain't your fault, man. I just jumped on the... I didn't announce when the stream was coming on. It ain't your fault, man. You ain't got to apologize to me. I ain't mad at y'all. He said, love your style. You're genuinely talented. The monologues during the epic... Yeah, man. I'm glad you noticed that, man. The monologues. That's what I want to call them. Yeah, sometimes the videos are going to have monologues in them. Let's see. My next project is going to be a short monologue. I mean, it's not going to be like a story monologue. It's just going to be like, hopefully it motivates people. Kind of a motivational monologue. And then my last project of Nothing Less Than Epic Volume 2 will drop in June. Hopefully in June, or late May, June, around my birthday. And that'll be the end of Nothing Less Than Epic Volume 2. The album will release in a few weeks, maybe a couple of weeks. I'm just cleaning up the audio real quick, and then that'll be ready to go from there. And we'll see how that goes. It'll be on Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming platforms, all of that stuff. When did you start the live? 129 minutes. So 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 10 minutes ago. Any on that? Oh yeah, the tenor pad. You know what? I looked at the tenor pad I was gonna get, and for one, they were like, I didn't like how far the distance was between this pad and the next pad going. I mean, I wanted it because it was foldable, but then, it was like, I don't like the distance of it. Then I did see an Invader pad that was also foldable, but they sold out of it. So when I find the next available one, I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna get a tenor pad this year. Hey, who knows if these super chats keep rolling in the way they're rolling in, I might just invest in one now. Who knows? But no, I got a bunch of other stuff I gotta figure out real quick. But he said, "Hey, bro, for real, brushing your teeth right now? It's 11 p.m. on the East Coast. Yeah, I was supposed to get off like 20 minutes ago, and I'm here just answering with you guys, talking with y'all, trying to answer how many, I can. You say you're wise when it comes to not giving a shit about what people think. Yeah, I mean, you learn over the years. Oh, you got your wisdom teeth out? Oh, wow. I've heard horror stories with that. Not the process, but after the fact that you get them taken out. It hurts. But yeah, man, it's just, yeah, some people aren't gonna, a lot of people aren't gonna accept like me. I'd say shit, fuck, all of that stuff, and people ain't gonna like that. But they ain't your people. They ain't my people. Simple as that. Now in a professional setting, I don't cuss. I know how to turn it off, and then when I want to be me, I know how to crank it back on and be myself. So if you you know if you don't hear me cussing in certain settings, that means I'm being professional. But if you hear me cussing, I don't give a fuck. So what does professional mean anyway? I thought it means you make money off of doing something you're good at or you're performing. Well, I don't know, man. Whatever. Ooh, the Phalum XT. I've never heard of the XT. I know the Phalum 2. I have it on my snare drum. It gets the job done for me. It doesn't have that ugly ring sound to it. Uh, you say you really enjoy hanging out with all of you. SDJ, thank you for everything you do. I'm gonna fire an email soon. All right, man. Adam, looking forward to it. Takis or hot Cheetos? Oh, I've never had a Taki before. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta try it first. I did love hot Cheetos though back then, but they're unhealthy, so you should check out the Prolox Text Tenor Patch Prologix. I mean, I've been looking at pads, and really for me a pad has to have some rebound. It can't just absorb the rebound. I don't like when pads absorb the rebound because it doesn't feel like it. I mean, no drum pad's gonna feel like the real instrument, but at least have it close to feeling it, like have the rebound at least. American or German, both. And it depends on what I'm playing. There's no, for me when it comes to like grip orientation, every grip orientation has a pros and cons to it. But sometimes when you're playing certain rudiments or whatnot, like German grip for 100% for double stroke rolls, and the reason for that is because you can get your fingers under it, so you can control the rebound easier and control your doubles, right? You could use American grip, but it's going to be a little harder to control the cleanliness or the rhythm of the doubles, right? Matter of fact, here's the difference, right? It's pretty straightforward. German grip. You switch to American, and then French grip. Right? I'm not trying to over exaggerate that or anything. Like, this is me being as natural playing as possible. You hear the distinct differences between each of them with it, right? And that's not to say they all sound good or bad. It's just they sound different. I prefer to sound more straightforward, right? So yeah, that's what I mean by like the grip orientation is gonna like change how it sounds and how it feels. Damn, I'm still on the stream. You guys just jumped back in. All right, we back in business. Is that what we're talking? I guess we here for another few moments while I answer you guys. When were you at PVA in 2013? He said, bro, I'm a freshman, new to the drumline percussion yet percussion itself is as a sophomore struggle to get in. Uh, any advice? Talk to your instructor. See what it takes to get in. All you got to do is ask your instructor, and then he'll tell you what you're lacking or what it is. Sometimes it's your skills lacking. Sometimes it's just a politics thing. If it's a politics thing, then it's beyond your control with that. If it's a skill thing, then you can control that by working at it harder, more, right? Working more at it. You said, I'm from a town in New Jersey and we just won nationals, but then I go and watch DCI, and the kids not even 2 years older than me are so much better. Any advice? Well, know, DCI drummers, they practice for hours on the same, and they practice for hours and they work on their techniques when they're practicing for those hours, a long time, right? And the music, because the music they play is so complex, and the rhythms and all of that stuff. So you got to keep in mind like how much they put into it is the outcome, right? Basketball or football. Right now, basketball. But when football season starts, football. Right now, we got 10 games left. Sacramento Kings. Hopefully they take care of business. Right there, right? Man, I hope they take care of business. They got to beat the Mavericks tomorrow, man. They got blown out the other night. That was sad to watch. But I understand they were tired as hell. They played 7 out of 10 games, traveling East Coast and then back. It's a wild ass 10 games, 10-day schedule. So why are the marching snares? Why are the snares on my marching snare buzzing? I don't know. I would have to listen to it and see what exactly to work with. I want to march for Blue Devil Snare 2828 2029. I can't wait to audition. It's definitely a dream of mine. I'm trying to expand my skills. You can do anything, man. Put your mind to it. Just note though, you're gonna have to put in beyond more than effort because there's others out there putting in that crazy effort as well to get it. So you gotta put in that time and work, man. Did you learn yourself or something? My dad taught me until I was like everything he knew until I was like 12. And the last thing he taught me was traditional grip. It's around 12. And then from there I've been just watching and observing people's techniques and just looking. You know, I learned that way, watching other people play. And then finding out what works for me and what doesn't. All right, man. Hold on real quick. Sup, bro? Not to be an insult, but what do you do? Oh, yeah. I'm a rudimental drummer. You should check out my channel. You'll see exactly what I do. He said, I'm in the 6th grade. I'm a beginner. Do you have been having trouble with my rolls? Do you have any advice? It's a technique thing, man. It's a technique thing. You know, unfortunately, there's a lot of bad advice out there. Long story short, you gotta know how to grip your sticks and know how to move your arms. But there's a lot of I'd have to really see what you're working with. We got there we go, man. Stuart Zeckman is back with it. $10 dono. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. I know we got 5. I'm gonna be like number 6. Hell yeah, man. Man, almost 2.5 hour stream. Respect you, Sensei. Hey man, I appreciate it. Hey man, you guys started talking again or typing again, so I'm like, let me get to my peoples. I know y'all the peoples because you know we talking back and forth. So I appreciate that, man. $10. We almost got $50, man. That's crazy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. $50 in almost 2.5 hours. Just hanging out with you guys. That's what's up, man. I appreciate the donation, dog. Or the it's a donation, the super chat. I appreciate the super chat. Let's see, middle snare 2.0. Yeah, my main band director was pretty persistent on and not letting me in. Yeah, see, it's a politics thing. Cause you play he sees you more valuable on a saxophone than you would on a drum line. For, you know, unfortunately, especially band directors, they don't see a big value. They don't see much of a value in like people learning the drums, playing in a drum line, for example. They think anybody can do it. And in reality, they just don't respect it that much. They don't understand how much detail and work it takes to do this stuff. And on top of that, you're carrying a heavy instrument, heavy ass drums and stuff. If you're on a bass or the tenor snare, depending on the snares too, they can be heavy. Said I'm currently learning German grip because I can feel the taps exactly. They sound beefy because especially if you're doing a double strokes or any rudiments with a double stroke in it, you can literally control every beat that you're playing with it, right? Single stroke roll, you can do it, but it's hard to control. It's hard with a single stroke roll. It's a lot more rebound control than anything, right? And And if you don't got rebound, then you're pretty much finger control, right? You're controlling the rebound through your fingers. So the best grip you'd want to use is either American grip. I would recommend American grip over French grip though. For it, right? You can use either or. It's up to your comfortability with it. It's going to produce similar results. Well, American grip's going to give you more power, right? It's going to give you a little more power. You can like put more oomph into it, right? If you're like trying to really play them out. So let's see. You said no problem, Rob Star. How can I get a video sample to you? You gotta email me at Jabril@sdjmalik.com. Hold down your screen, hold down the screen, and then my email contact information is gonna be to send it to my email. Send a link to my email. You should probably upload it on like YouTube or something. You can private the video, upload it on YouTube, and then send me the link. I'll check it out. You said, hey, from Guatemala. I really admire the marching bands from the U.S. Incredible. Hey man, I admire a lot of the marching bands in that region, Guatemala. Like the military bands out there, you guys are fire. That style in general, you guys are a totally different but refreshing style of like rudimental drumming and drum lines and stuff. You should come to the Bahamas. Hey man, one day I'm gonna go there for vacation or for business. We'll see if there's a lot of drummers there in the market. What kind of sticks? They look thick. Yeah, they're my signature SDJ Malik sticks produced by Vader. I haven't been promoting them too much because I haven't been like on social media like that to promote them. But you will see this more often. Unfortunately, all the music stores stopped selling them online after the panoramic happened. It was like all the production shut down, and then when everything reset, I was just forgotten about. Everybody forgot about me. He said, "Oh damn, I didn't recognize you. You're the guy who can do the crazy amount of BPM." Hey, yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm the BPM guy. Funny because before I was known for being the stick trick guy, and now I'm known for like doing crazy BPM challenges. And that's the reason I do it. That's why I did it. Everybody's like, "Man, can you do something different?" I'm like, "Nah, cause it's getting views. Y'all are watching it, so." And I'm not done with the quadruple stroke roll yet because I had to for one, after around 600 it started getting worse and worse. Even before that, it started sounding worse and worse. So I had to like figure out a new I had to like tweak my technique to try to like get it past 600. I think I'm gonna attempt to get to at least 800, and then we'll see from there if we can get beyond that. He said my band was a huge drumming section, and we did. Oh, your band was a huge. Yeah, some directors understand like the value in drum lines, having a big section, especially if you want a big band. You want a big line to sound good with it. You say, and yeah, he's also saying it's over full. Yet no one wants to do indoor drumline. We only had 3 snares. Yeah, he's probably finding an excuse to keep you on the saxophone. I ain't like, I ain't trying to bust him out or nothing, but I think that's all it is. It's politics. But yeah, sometimes unfortunately that's what it is with the band directors. But that's why they got circuits like DCI out there for people that want to do something beyond there. Or if you got a local drum line that does other things, or if if you're into the HBCU college lines, you can prepare for that. Let's see. You said, "Oh snap! The quad stroke roll. The quad stroke will be back." Oh yeah, I didn't give up on it or just quit after it. There's like I said, it's just gonna sound worse and worse and worse. I had to go back to the lab for a little bit. I mean, I had to do the same thing for the triple stroke. The triple stroke just came about a little quicker than the quad stroke, but so yeah, we'll see where we're at soon. And the weather's been like raining a lot for winter in Japan. It's crazy. But now it's starting. Now spring is coming. So yeah, so we about to be back in business soon. And speaking of business, we almost got $50. That's dope. $50, $48.99 on the stream. And we just hit 90 likes. Thank you very much. Whoever liked this stream, I appreciate you. You got all the power in the world. We got 39 people in here. I know a lot of people that are actually like, you know, in the stream talking and everything. You have to go to bed because it's late. So good night to y'all. And then that's those that's on the West Coast or the mountains or even Central Time that's still with me. I appreciate it. What's your opinion on EMC Productions? Hey, man, he's doing his thing. He pretty much had a monopoly on like the marching band world and the rudimental drummers world. He's doing a good. She's killing it on YouTube. I think he's even killing it on Instagram right now. So, you know, hopefully one day I'll be back on his level with the long form YouTube videos. I have I think I got the perfect idea that'll, you know, that'll help set me up in my career drumming. And not just that, but, you know, give more exposure to other drum lines and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Drumline Reacts is coming back. But it's not going to be just me screaming in the microphone. I mean, it's going to be mostly that. But it's going to be more like a show setting. It's going to be like a YouTube show called Drumline Reacts by SDJ Malik. And the main events are going to be drumline battles. And then, you know, I'm going to do user submitted video reactions. You know, if there's no like music background copyright issues, or if it's not like flow marching or none of that shit like that I got to deal with. I know of a few people that like film lot videos that'd be cool with it, that actually would love me to do it, to use their videos. I'm gonna give all the people that film the videos on their channel credit that they deserve and all of that stuff, and then we're gonna go from there. It's gonna be fun. Who did your hair? I did it. I did. I braid my own hair. So I braided it a couple of days ago. I'm probably gonna re-braid it a little bit in a week or so, just to get them a little more defined. What? We got another black boy came back with the. I know it sounds so bad when I don't know. It's cool. It's your username, man. Black boy. You didn't have to do that. You said you had to get it over the hump. Man, you got it way over 58. We got it 58.99 on the stream, man. 2.5 hours into this live stream. I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours chilling with y'all. That's what's up, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all, man. I don't even know how many times I gotta say that, but I appreciate it. Let's see. Lux Lucid, yeah. He said Bruto Pandemi takes another victim. Oh, don't get me started. I hate being a victim, but unfortunately, you know, that's what I had so many 2020 opportunities coming my way and beyond that, and they all got taken away. They just you know, and you know, I contacted them again to see what was up, and performance opportunities mainly, and one of them was supposed to be like one of the biggest drum shows on the planet, or at least back then. And they're doing their tour, and you know, they forgot about me. They said, "Who the fuck are you?" I don't remember talking to you. Who are you? We already got our guys. Fuck you. And here I am. My stakes got hit pretty hard. Music stores, distributors gave up on selling them. They forgot who I am too. Everybody forgot who I am, except you guys that's been, you know, chilling with me the whole time. But it's all good. We're moving on from it. Gonna start something new, fresh, and we're gonna keep going from there. Say, what do you think a high school student should be mastering and putting most of their time into working on? Their homework. Step 1, do your damn homework and listen to the teachers. If you're getting D's and F's, you need to drop everything and do that shit. Your homework. Don't be like me. And I had some terrible teachers. Even if you got a terrible teacher, just do your homework first and then focus on your drumming. Now, as far as high school, this is for anybody. Focus on your techniques. Man, if you could just do that, focus on the techniques, then next thing you know, you're building up your forearm muscles, and then now you can play any rudiment in the book, outside the book, in the book, out the book, on the side, out the side, anything you want to play, you could play it at whatever speed, whatever tempo. Well, not whatever speed and tempo, but you know, like if you can play 4/4 beats in 120, if you can play a book report at 120, you're golden, right? And this is all through techniques and muscle building. If you can just focus on those two things, you're good. You can learn your rudiments too. It's mental gymnastics. It takes a little time to practice. But you don't have to worry about, oh, how do I speed up the 5-stroke roll? You could just do that shit, bro. Like I said, I got a 9-year-old right now. One of my students, he can play a 5-stroke roll. He just out of nowhere, he's like, huh? And I'm like, oh, that's how you play. And I'm like, bro, don't make me battle you. That's what I said to him. I'm like, man, you trying to battle me right now? But no, he's so like in the 10-stroke roll, he's just after like 20 minutes of, oh, that's it. And I'm like, because all we worked on for the most part was the technique. And that's the same with my other students, right? I got another one from I don't know if you're in the stream though. He's from this side of the world. His rudiment. I mean, he changed. He was doing a reverse traditional grip. This is my left hand, right? I know it looks like my right hand. This is my left. This is my left. He was on his right doing it. I'm like, all right, switch it to your left. Let's see, a couple of months in, and he can pretty much run circles around a lot of these rudiments already because of it. So, oh man, he said, you wish you could get lessons from me. Hey, well, hey, if it all works out, you know, the starting rate is $20, 20 minutes, and even those 20 minutes will be more than you probably ever learned from a drum teacher at Guitar Center. No offense to them. But I got tired of people trying to roast me, saying, man, I could just go to guitar or music store and go and get a cheap lesson instead of you. I'm like, well, then go, okay, Billy, then go and get a fucking drum lesson from the damn Guitar Center. Damn. Yeah, that pissed me off. Shoot, you playing with my money. No, for real though, is your teaching expensive? Probably depends on who. Some people say it's cheap. Some say it's expensive. It's $20, 20 minutes starting rate, $60 1 hour. I mean, maybe it's a little expensive, but like, I'm gonna get your hands right the first time, and then you probably won't even have to take another lesson again. If you do, I mean, or if you do, you're working on something pretty advanced or whatever. You just like me enough to want to continue working with me. My goal with drum lessons is to produce results at the end of the day, right? And I put you through a process. It's gonna feel redundant. It's gonna feel boring. It's gonna feel like, oh my God, what am I doing with my life? Boring gets the job done, though. All right? I do all the stick tricks in the world. I can do all of that shit. But you know what I've practiced with most of the time? I'd practice the boring stuff. Right? I'd practice the boring shit. I practice the techniques, the finger technique, right? I'm going at a tempo. I'm holding it. This is all I work on all day. Not even the double stroke rolls. I'm just practicing stick heights. Sometimes I want to practice what I call level 2. Sometimes I want to practice full strokes, right? I'm practicing the boring shit because the boring shit gets me to where I want to be with everything else. So it said not expensive at all for New York City. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it depends on like your region. Sometimes like the cost of living is a little lower, and so you expect the lesson to be lower. And I'm like, pay me. Hey, $60 is 60 minutes. I don't care. I'm guaranteeing you're gonna produce results with these prices, or you're gonna see the results you want to see. So It said, what is he in Japan? Yep, I'm in Japan. What should I do to improve? What? I'll just say this. Focus on the technique and the stick heights and all of that stuff. You got to be a little more specific with your struggle, and then I can like help you, or probably explain a little better. Can a pro championship be converted to a double snare? Huh? You mean like a? You mean like this? You can convert any snare that has a double rim to this. I made a whole tutorial on it, so yeah, you can do it. Hold on real quick. All right, I probably should really hop off this stream though. Oh God, who's about to win? There we go. All right. So what, cat? I'm busy. I'm busy, cat. All right, I gotta go deal with my cat. So he said my poor dumbass town can't do any. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. It's a lot of towns are struggling with it though. I mean, even my city, my school district years ago cut the whole music program's money, and it just like pretty much ruined it all. So we're lucky to see a marching band in Sacramento nowadays. Maybe you could do drums for fights or sporting events. Perhaps like a drum line, maybe. That's a good idea. Somebody would probably take that. They used to make us practice on pillows back in the day for precision. Honestly, the pillow method is cool if you know if you know what you're aiming for. A lot of people just say, "Oh, practice on a pillow and you get better." In reality, like, what are you focusing on to get better? If there's no focus on it other than beat on a pillow instead of a pad, then you're not gonna get nowhere far. The Sacramento City Unified School District, they that whole district pretty much gutted all. So they were doing budget cuts, and the first thing to go was arts and music. So like, cause like Burbank High School, their whole they probably suffered the most. Uh, really the Sacramento High, Sac High is so bad they left the school district and became a charter school. Um, for example. He said, "Hey SDJ, hope you're doing all right. Just popping through to say hi. What's up, man?" But yeah, But here's the crazy part though. They cut the school music program, but then they gave like executives and whoever runs the school district. They gave everybody a raise, like 5-10% raises and bonuses and shit. So they cut the music programs, and then they gave it to the the executives or whoever, I'm talking to administrators. I'm like, no wonder. Yeah. So if you see a marching band like in the Sacramento City, that school has their own like fundraiser boosters and all of that stuff. That's the only way that's the only way they work, right? Otherwise everybody, yeah, it's pretty messed up. And Sacramento's probably not the only place it happened to, of course. But yeah, it's just from what I've seen. So you're a first year band, and I play percussion, and you inspire me. I appreciate. Hey man, I'm glad to inspire you, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off the stream though. I know I said that I was supposed to hop off like an hour ago, but it's 160 minutes, so that's 2 hours and 40 minutes I've been chilling here. I got a lot of other stuff I got to do for today, take care of. I appreciate the $58.99. We almost broke $60. We broke 90. We got 92 likes on the stream. Those of you that's been on here, since the beginning of the stream, I truly appreciate you being a part of it. You said you're like the Kev dog of snare drumming. Yeah, when I put the hater comments in it. He kind of He actually responds to like video, like weight train people trying to shame and bash people for like in weight in the gym, right? And then he goes and humbles them. And sometimes he does funny videos and gets humbled. So it's the same. I mean, I like trolling the haters now because they've trolled me for so many years, and it's finally fun. It's fun to finally be able to like get them back. And some people are angry that I focus my attention on the haters. Obviously, I don't. I talk to you guys all the time. That's been watching my content and that like comments on my videos and stuff. I respond to you guys all the time. Think of it like this though: if I was to reverse it and always posted a positive comment, then I would be seen as a narcissist or arrogant tool or whatever. You know, so you don't win. You can't win for losing, right? So at least with the hater comments, we go viral together. There we go. So how long you been drumming? About to be 29 years. So a long time. Let's see. If you give the let's see shop a call, I'm happily. Well, the customer would have to hit up the music shop for the sticks. It's all about customer demand at the end of the day. Let's see, 2 hours and the 50 minutes or yeah, two. It's been 2 hours and 42 minutes on the stream, if that's what you're saying. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop off now. 94 likes, 50, almost $60 dono. I appreciate it. I'll be back in another stream. Probably maybe this weekend. We'll see how the weather holds up out here. I'll go outside and do it. And I'll be able to do some more of my crazy stick tricks. Hey, 95 likes. Thank you. Appreciate it. He said, I don't even know you, but I'm high right now and find whatever you're talking about somewhat Hey, well, hey, nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you. Hopefully, one day I become more popular on YouTube, and you know, everybody has to question what I do or do. If you don't know who I am, just check out my channel and check out the content on it, and you'll be a little more familiar with what I do. Uh, but yeah, man, take care, everybody that's been on the stream talking to me. Appreciate it. Thanks for talking with us. I only caught it in. Hey, man, at least you made it. Lux Lucid, I appreciate you being a part of it. Do a single stroke roll at 150. I can't. I could do like for 1 second, right? Wait. That's pretty much it. They said you deserve to be so much more popular. Well, if it happens, it happens, and you know we'll go from there. Hey, hopefully this next idea for the long form content I'm getting ready to do, Drumline Reacts, it's gonna, you know, it's going to draw the rudimental drumming community, the drumline community, maybe even a marching band community around it, around the content I'm gonna do, and then we'll take over this platform, and I can put my crown on as the most popular rudimental drummer. Right now, I'm probably not even fifth. I'm like probably on the bottom 20 of most popular. So, meantime, you said Chung Jung, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of your day or the beginning of your day, if you're wherever side of the world you're on, and have fun with it. Just love your vids. Keep up the great work. Let's see. Appreciate it, Miguel. Do you think all black drum lines do indoor percussion in W? They should. Why not? That would shake up WGI. Then, you know, now and then you already got the judges. Then we can see who's really sounds good and who sounds bad, who needs improvement or whatever. Or do another circuit outside of WGI. Do something. You should write a cadence. I ain't wrote a cadence in a long, long time. Let's see. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. 97 likes. Thank you guys. Let's see, almost $60 on the stream. $58.99. That's crazy. And 165 minutes, man. That's all right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. If I go live, I'll put a notification out like an hour or 2 hours before the live. All right. Take it easy. Appreciate you guys. That's it. 3 more likes. I know 2 more likes, actually. Hold on. Let's see if we're going to hit it. I'll give you guys 30 seconds. 2 more likes. Dang, almost 100 likes. 100 more, almost 2 more likes to 100. Let's see, 15, 14, 13. Let's see, 10 more seconds. I'm going to hop off. Diego, take it easy. Rob Star, take it easy. Stewart, see you in the next one. Let's see, 99 likes. Oh, snap. Who's going to hold that power? Who's going to hold the power? Wow, hey. You guys are real ones, man. I appreciate y'all. 102 likes. That's how we going to end it strong. Let's see. He said, Chica said, I'm back. I'm about to leave out, though. Hey, if you guys want drum lessons, contact information, just hold the screen down and see the link, see the description. My phone number's in there. I'm going to hit up everybody that's that messaged me about lessons, and then we'll keep it moving from there. For 104 likes, $58.99 on the stream. Way more money than I thought I'd even see on here. I didn't think I'd see nothing at all. So you guys, y'all are awesome, man. The support I get on this platform is truly appreciated. Thank you. All right, man. I'm gonna go and go take care of business, and I'll see you guys later.